Hello Play the Games, it's Boobity2 here and welcome back to Play the Game Central, and today I'm going to be going through some of the comments which have been put on the video which I posted, which was your questions answered, and that is into regards of the Black Ops 2 zombie storyline. And there are quite a few comments. I think there's over 1,000 right now, and I'm just going to be going through some of the top ones which I've seen so far, and this video, I'm going to try and keep these videos as concise and, together as possible, because I don't want to be having the title a mile long, like showing every single different thing that I'm talking about. So I'm going to be, first of all, in this video, talking about the Avogadro, the HAARP Research Centre, Marlton and Arlington. Now, there is a reason why the HAARP Research Centre is never mentioned apart from in transit by the bus driver once. That's the only reference to it, and that's it. And really what that is supposed to do is give you some backstory towards the Avogadro. And, the HAARP Research Centre, I can't remember exactly what it is that they actually do, but it's an actual place, and it is something to do with manipulating the energies in the in like earth layers and all that kind of stuff, which I don't really know too much about, but I do remember looking it up and all that stuff. But the main thing to look at is the conspiracy theory side of all that, and obviously this is zombies and this is Treyarch, so they're obviously going to be focusing mainly on that part of the HAARP Research Centre. And what the HAARP Research Centre apparently does is that they are trying to control weather, and they are trying to do stuff like that. So, if one of the world powers like America were to get the ability to manipulate the weather, they could essentially just do so much. I mean, they could put rain in Africa and then they could get them to have water, and then that would be great. Or what they could do, they could cause a thunderstorm over Russia and take out all of their electronics and then launch a full-scale attack and take over the entire world, essentially. That is what the main idea about the HAARP Research Centre actually is about. And then you look at the Avogadro, and the Avogadro is a man made out of lightning. And that's why he goes up into the sky and he causes big lightning storms. That guy is the work of the HAARP Research Centre. And it is not Arlington. For Christ's sake, it is not. I mean, there's been so many comments about this, about, oh, the Avogadro, is it anyone that we know, aka Arlington? No, it isn't. Just because he goes into an electric dude, even if you go into Afterlife mode and you look at the guy in Afterlife mode, it looks nothing like the Avogadro, so it doesn't do anything. No, that's not how it works. And the Avogadro is not Arlington. Two completely separate entities, no correlation at all, and that's the end of it. But then there's also something to go into about Marlton as well, who is obviously one of the main characters, one of the four characters which you play as. And there's nothing really known about him except that he's called Marlton. No one knows his first name or exactly where he came from. And most people used to think that Arlington worked at Area 51 and he was inside of that bunker in Nuketown. But that is actually not the case. That is not anything to do with Marlton. What it is that is supposed to be setting a time frame to where Marlton is supposed to exist. Because if you look at the buried loading screen, you will notice that Marlton and Misty get picked up at the transit town, at the Green Run town, and not at Nuketown. Rossman does say that he remembers a town, but if you look in the background, it is clearly the Green Run town. It is not Nuketown. And Misty obviously didn't come anywhere from Area 51 or anywhere near that. That's not her thing at all. Marlton moved to somewhere else, and then he met up with Misty at the Green Run area. And really, the only thing which can really make sense and to really apply to his character and some of the quotes that Marlton says, because Marlton is obviously, highly, highly intelligent and lacking in people skills and all that kind of stuff. And he does talk quite often about his lab. And the only real place that has been mentioned is the HAARP Research Centre. And obviously, it's a lot closer, the HAARP Research Centre, to the Green Run area, because obviously HAARP Research Centre is in Canada, Alaska area, which is on just still on the coast, north of the Green Run area, which is in Washington State. And Nuketown takes place in Texas, which is very, very far away. I said it in a weird way, very, very far away. But yeah, that is most likely the origin of Marlton, is where he actually came from, is that he came from the HAARP Research Centre. He probably didn't really get too high up in the ranks, because obviously from just looking at him, he probably didn't change clothes. Like from the apocalypse, he was probably raided while doing some tests of some kind, but I don't think that he was particularly high ranking. I think that he obviously was like one of the guys which were more intelligent than even the high ranking officials at the HAARP Research Centre, but he was looked down upon and given probably some crappy kind of jobs. But from like the looks of him, he doesn't look like from his clothing, he doesn't look like a kind of professional, like a super scientist kind of guy. But you know, I could be wrong about that. It doesn't really matter. But that's the most likely the place where Marlton came from. The Avogadro HAARP Research Centre, and the fact that Arlington has fuck all to do with anything, because Mob of the Dead is its own secularized bubble of stuff that is not anything to do with the main storyline. So that's it. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I will be making a few more talking about some other stuff which you guys have commented on. Hopefully you have liked the video and have subscribed if you have not subscribed already. Remember to go over to that video and then ask questions again, because I will be referring to that quite often. And I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.